Good morning, friends. In the previous video, we read a poem written by Nissim Ezekiel that is entitled as The Night of the Scorpion. In the previous video, we learned that one particular night the mother of the poet was stung by a scorpion, and the scorpion, after stinging poet's mother, just hid himself under a sack of rice. Once the news of the sting spread in the local colony, the people or the neighbors living there just came in groups. They had candles and lanterns in their hands, and they tried to find out the scorpion, but they could not find. At the same time, they were praying to God that the scorpion should get paralyzed, as they had a belief that if the scorpion is sitting in a particular place, the poison of the scorpion will also not move in the lady's body. So they had a belief that if it moves from one place to another, the poison will also move in the other parts of the body. That is why they wanted that the scorpion should stay at a particular place. So this video will cover the next part of the poem. Let us have the stanza or the lines that we are covering in this video. May he sit still, they said. May the sins of your previous birth be burnt away tonight, they said. May your sufferings decrease the misfortunes of your next birth, they said. May the sum of all evil balanced in this unreal world. May he sit still, they said. As we discussed in the previous lecture, that the peasants had a belief that if the scorpion is sitting still at a particular place, the poison in lady's blood will not move from one place to another. That is why they wanted the scorpion to sit still at a particular place. May the sins of your previous birth be burned away tonight, they said. They also prayed to God that the sins of the lady of her previous life should burn away tonight. Means whatever bad things, bad karmas did by that lady in her previous life should gone away tonight. Means she should not get any sufferings on account of her previous bad karmas or the sins. May your sufferings decrease the misfortune of your next birth, they said. At the same time, they also prayed to God that the sufferings of stinging this scorpion should decrease the misfortunes of her next birth. So now they are talking of three eras. One, they are talking about the present, the past, and the future. At present, the lady was stung by a scorpion and she has been suffering. So now, at this moment, they are praying to God that the previous sins of the lady shouldn't cause any more sufferings to the lady. And at the same time, they are praying that the sufferings caused by this sting of the scorpion should decrease the misfortunes for the lady for her next birth. So these are the prayers offered by the peasants or the neighbors to God for the lady. May the sum of all evil balanced in this unreal world. This world is called unreal. So they are praying that in this unreal world, the balance of good and bad should be equal, or the good things should be in more proportionate in comparison to the bad ones. So they are blessing or they are praying to God for the good, for the betterness of the lady. Against the sum of good become diminished by your pain, may the poison purify your place. And if we talk of the sum of the good, this total of goodness should diminish, should lighten the pain, should decrease the pain in the lady's body, and the poison may purify her body of blood and flesh. So this is another one prayer for the lady by the peasants, that the total sum of goodness found in the lady's account should decrease the pain in her body, and the poison that is separated by the scorpion in her body should purify her body or the blood and flesh. Of desire and your spirit of ambition, they said, and they sat around on the floor with my mother in the center, the peace of understanding on each face. And now you see that the sufferer is sitting in the center, and the other people or the neighbors just came around her, making a circle and putting the lady in the circle, and they are feeling the sufferings of the lady, and that feeling or that pain was reflecting over their faces. So they had an empathetic view towards the lady. So here the poet is trying to tell us that the people of rural India always united whenever they find any one of them in trouble. So this is the night time, and the rain is continuously falling down, and there is no light anywhere in the area. In that particular odd situation, all the people around there living there came to the poet's house and just tried to help them in whatever way they could. So this is the unity presented here through these lines. More candles, more lanterns, more neighbors, more insects, and the endless rain. And the scene was like that. All the people couldn't know the fact of the scorpion stung. At the same time, so whosoever came to know earlier came early, and whosoever is getting the message later, they are coming at the later stage of the incident. So people is still coming and joining the others. So more candles, more lanterns, more neighbors means more people are continuously coming, handing candles and lanterns in their hands. So this is the night time, and the rain is going on continuously. That is why a number of insects gathered there because of the light, because of the candles, and because of the lanterns and the weather conditions. So more candles, more lanterns, more neighbors, and more insects, and the endless rain. Rain is still falling. My mother twisted through and through, groaning on a mat, and the lady is lying on a mat, and because of the pain, she is groaning, she is mourning, and the pain is continuous, and she has twisted her body again and again throughout the night or throughout the particular phase of that time. So here in these lines we could understand that the people of India, rural India, are united, and whenever one found in a problem, others come to help him or her, whether it is daytime or night time, whether it is sunny day or a rainy day. So here in this poem it is a rainy night, and all the people came there in order to help the lady. They tried to find out the scorpion, but they could not. So people standing or sitting there prayed for her that her misfortunes should go away and her pain should decrease, and many more things. For the goodness of the lady, they prayed to God. In the next part of the poem, we came to know about the father of the poet. The poet says that my father is skeptic and rationalist. Skeptic means suspicious, the one who doesn't rely upon anything easily. Or rationalist means the one who is finding reasoning, the cause of anything whatever so happening around him, he finds a cause why it happened, why it should be done, why it should not be done. So his father was a skeptic person, a suspicious person with a reasoning, with a rationalist attitude, trying every curse and blessing. So he is also trying whatever he could do at his part. So he had some scientific view towards life. That is why he used powder, mixture, herb and hybrid. So he used some powder, a mixture of some herbals, and made a mixture of all, and just try to lie upon or put upon the stung part of the lady. He even poured a little paraffin upon the beaten toe and put a match to it. So one more thing that he did in order to bring some comfort to the lady, he put some paraffin oil, mitti ka tel. Paraffin oil means mitti ka tel. He put some paraffin oil on the beaten part, beaten toe of the lady, and just match it. So मिट्टी का तेल डाल के, जहाँ से बिच्छू ने काटा था वहाँ मिट्टी का तेल डाल के उस पर माचिस की तिल्ली से आग लगा दी. सो आई वॉच द होली मैन, I watched the flame feeding on my mother. So when he put the paraffin oil and matched it, the poet saw that the flame caused greater sufferings to his mother. She was suffering a lot due to the flames or due to the fire that was caused by paraffin oil and match. So the poet was also restless at that moment. I watched the holy man perform his rites to tame the poison with an incantation. At the same time, there one thing is also going on, that a holy man or the priest of the temple came over there and just performed some incantation and prayed to God to just diminish the poison effect in her body. After 20 hours, it lost its sting. So time passed, and the pain or the sufferings of the lady came down or almost stopped after a period of 20 hours. Now after 20 hours, the lady is finding herself in a good position or in a quiet position. So once she found herself in a good position, what she said? My mother only said, "Thank God the scorpion picked on me and spared my children." The lady once came to the consciousness. She only said that I would like to thank God for the scorpion picked on me and spared my children. She was worrying about her children, and she is thankful to God that the scorpion spared the children of the lady, and they are safe, and the lady is also in a just recovered position, and she could bear the sufferings or bear the pain, but her children couldn't. That is why she is more worried about her children instead of herself. So this is the motherly attitude, where mother always thinks about the goodness of her children. The same thing happened here. So once the lady came to the consciousness, only she thanked to God for picking the scorpion on her and sparing her children. So she is thankful to God for this incident, that the scorpion spared her children. So in this poem we came to know that this is a common incident that happens in anyone's house, but the things that are notable here, that in those days when this incident happened, there was no light in rural India. People used to carry candles and lanterns for the light, and but at the same time they were very much united. Whenever they find someone in a trouble, they try to help that particular person. So those rural Indian people are very much united, and but they are not educated. That is why they are having the superstitious attitude towards the life. They had their own reasons, they had their own ways of putting the things or having the lookout towards life. But overall, we find a glimpse of rural India in this poem, and that seems to be very common but very specific in certain terms. I hope that you enjoyed this poem. Thank you. Have a good day.